Within a couple of weeks, I will turn 21, officially ending the first year of my 20s. Thinking about my past month and years of life, there are some lessons which I believe I will carry with me for a long time, if not forever. Those lessons were learned in different occasions of my life, whether at school, with my family, or even at the time when I was practicing agonistic sports. Today, I want to resonate with you in some of those lessons, with the goal of hopefully pass through what can be my experience, some useful tips to your personal development journey or even through your career. But before starting, I think it's good to make a clarification. This video is not intended to give you the truth. I'm just expressing some personal ideas and lessons in which you may find yourself and agree, as much as they can differ from your point of view and your experience. Matter of fact, I would love to hear from you. What do you think about the lessons that I learned, and what are some of the lessons that you learned in your life, in your 20s? So please leave a comment below and just start a discussion about it. Be sure to keep until the end, because I think that the last one is the harsh one, but also the most valuable one. But now, without further ado, let's dive in. First, change needs time to show results. How many times in our lives we wanted to make a change? Whether it's getting in shape, earn more money, or even socialize more. At the beginning, we all start planning, do things, and we are all excited and hyped about starting the beginning. But as soon as the result doesn't appear as quickly as we thought, and the path turned out to be way harder than expected, we fell in the trap of our mind. We are more likely to quit. One thing that I understood is that for every action that you take today, you will only see the results tomorrow. We can't expect to have everything at any time immediately. And it's kind of funny because in today's world, with all social media and stuff like that, we're almost trained to have everything at our glance. We lost the capability of waiting. We have to learn how to enjoy the process, because constant and persistence are not negotiable. 2. A good time alone is 10x better than a mediocre time with someone. We can't truly be ourselves with other people if we are not ourselves with us. I'm a strong believer of a movement which I call YAP, that simply is I am gonna make it. I do think that in order to truly understand and enjoy other people's presence, you have to work on yourself. You have to understand who you are, your success, your failures, your weak spots. Because I think that many people stay in certain group of person just because they are afraid of being alone, afraid of the voice in their head. I think that if you can master your mind, if you become aware of who you are, and you work on your mental health as much as your physical one, you will know how to enjoy spending time with yourself as much you know how to spend time with others. You will not stay with other people just because you are afraid of being alone, but you will enjoy other people's presence, knowing that you can always step back if you're not feeling good, because you have mastered loneliness. You have the strength to be okay even by yourself. 3. If you really care, don't care. Probably the most heard one. I'm pretty sure that it's not the first time you heard it, and it will not be the last one. But it's so much true that it's worth repeating. We all have experienced criticism at least once in our life in a form or another. But I'm sure that you are who you are today as a result of pursuing what you loved against other people's opinion. Easy things are not special. We are unique as we are because we are human. And it's okay. Not everyone will like what we have to say, what you have to say, what you like to do, or how you like to spend your time. The only things that there is between you and your goals, your dreams, is the power of doing what other people can't understand, but you can. Because you have the vision of what you are doing. If you like to experience or to say something, just do it. It's not easy, but try to shut off other people's voices. Keep the suggestion of loved ones. They're always trying to help you in some way, but at the end of the day, make your consideration. Do what you love, because if you really care, you don't care. And sometimes it's good to remember that we live only once. Then, last but not least, the lesson that I think is the most valuable one is the most true, but also the most difficult to apply first and to fully understand at first glance. Sacrifice is the best for of love. Growing up, I've started to see my parents in a different perspective, particularly now that I'm getting into manhood and adulthood work. I see some aspects that before I didn't even notice, or I was taking for granted. And just now, I see how our parents are making day-to-day sacrifices for us in order to give us the best, in order to give us the possibility of pursuing our dreams. It's true, the saying that goes like, to reach for a rose, you have to sting yourself with these thorns. Every good thing is made out of sacrifice. You will have to sacrifice something in order to obtain something great, in order to obtain the result that you want. Particularly in a relationship, if it's something that you really feel, you have to be ready to sacrifice the most valuable things for you in order to make other people feel good. And I'm not talking about just girlfriend and boyfriend type of relationship. Love isn't something easy to demonstrate, but sacrifice is something really valuable. It's the best form of silent love. Not everyone will always understand. Not everyone will always be capable of sacrifice. And not everyone will always be worthy of your sacrifice. And that was the last one of the many lessons that I learned in my 20s. For obvious reason of time and content, I couldn't share with you all of them, but I think to have shared the most valuable ones, the ones that I felt more in these years. You may feel that some of them applies to you, to your situation, as much as you can think that they are completely off of this world. But on one thing I'm 100% sure, that for every situation, for every people that you meet and every experience that you do, there is always something to learn. Remember that you can and you have the possibility to bring home something, to bring home some lesson that is really valuable for you. So drop a comment below and tell me what are the lessons that you felt more in these years, or the lesson that you felt more of the one that I shared. And remember to follow me on the other social media, where I challenge myself to publish a weekly update for all my 2025 season. But for now, it's all. Stay awesome. Love you all.